have to, because that's
I don't
how
have to.
family actually gets to.
Listen to me. I don't have to. He
Chrissy.
has to. That's your son.
No,
He has to. I don't
you
have
have to remember,
This is a choice.
once you and him get married, and really, as far as I'm concerned, y'all are married, okay? And if you're part of him, okay, and that means he's definitely me, that means that you're part of me.
Imagine being at the center of a whirlwind scandal where trust is shattered in front of millions. Chrissy Lampkin, known for her no-nonsense attitude and unwavering loyalty, has just exposed Jim Jones in a way that no one saw coming. A simple lie turned into a massive revelation, leaving fans stunned and questioning everything about their relationship. What did Jim Jones say or do that pushed Chrissy to air it all out? This isn't just another celebrity scandal. It's an emotional roller coaster that's shaking the foundation of a relationship fans have been invested in for years. It all began with a single lie. Jim Jones, usually confident and smooth, was caught off guard when Chrissy confronted him about his whereabouts. He'd said he was at a studio session, working late into the night. But Chrissy, ever the sharp observer, noticed something didn't add up. Social media posts started popping up, showing Jim at a lounge with someone who wasn't just a friend. Brooke Bailey, a name that's been associated with her own share of reality TV drama, was seen cozying up to Jim in the background of a viral video. It was subtle, but enough to spark suspicion. When Chrissy saw the posts, everything clicked. The lie wasn't just about where Jim was, it was about who he was with and what he was hiding. Chrissy's reaction was swift and bold, just as fans have come to expect. She didn't wait for private explanations or apologies. Instead, she confronted Jim in a way that left no room for ambiguity. During a public event, with cameras rolling and fans watching, Chrissy called Jim out. Her voice was steady but laced with anger and pain. "Why didn't you just tell me the truth?" she demanded, her eyes locked on his. Jim tried to brush it off, but Chrissy wasn't having it. The confrontation escalated, with Chrissy laying out the evidence for everyone to see. The crowd was stunned, and Jim, for once, looked genuinely rattled. It wasn't just a fiery argument, it was a moment of raw vulnerability from Chrissy, showing just how deeply she'd been hurt. The fallout from this confrontation was immediate and intense. Fans couldn't stop talking about it, and the internet exploded with reactions. But to truly understand the weight of this moment, you have to look back at Chrissy and Jim's relationship. Their journey has been anything but smooth. From the early days of love and hip-hop, we've seen their highs and lows. Jim's grand proposal to Chrissy was a moment that fans celebrated, but it also came after years of waiting and frustration. Chrissy's love for Jim has always been evident, but his reluctance to fully commit has been a recurring theme. Despite their differences, they've always seemed to find their way back to each other. That's why this betrayal feels so devastating. It's not just about the lie. It's about the trust that's been broken after everything they've been through. As the dust settled, the ripple effects of this scandal began to spread. Jim's family, particularly Mama Jones, has always been vocal about her opinions. She's had her share of clashes with Chrissy, but there's no denying the complicated bond they share. Mama Jones's reaction to this situation is a mystery, but one can imagine her torn between supporting her son and acknowledging Chrissy's pain. Meanwhile, Chrissy's close friends and confidants have likely rallied around her, offering advice and support. Some might be urging her to walk away for good, while others may be encouraging her to fight for the relationship. The silence from Jim's side only fuels the speculation, leaving everyone wondering what his next move will be. Fans, as expected, have no shortage of opinions about the unfolding drama. Social media is awash with posts, memes, and debates dissecting every possible angle of the scandal. On Twitter, hashtags like #TeamChrissy and #JimJonesDrama are trending, drawing fans into heated discussions. Some are defending Jim, arguing that the situation might be exaggerated and that the public doesn't know the full story. Others are firmly on Chrissy's side, praising her for her courage in standing up for herself and demanding the respect she deserves. As with any public controversy, conspiracy theories are also circulating. Could this be a carefully planned setup for a new season of Love and Hip Hop? Is it an orchestrated attempt to boost ratings and keep audiences hooked? While some fans dismiss these theories as far-fetched, others are convinced the drama is all too real, a genuine crack in a relationship that has been in the spotlight for years. The big question looming over this situation is, where do Chrissy and Jim go from here? For Jim, the road to regaining Chrissy's trust won't be easy. Fans are already speculating about whether he'll attempt a grand romantic gesture to prove his commitment. Will he plan another proposal, this time with a renewed promise to change and be the partner Chrissy deserves? Or will his pride stand in the way, leaving their future together uncertain? For Chrissy, this might be the moment that defines her next steps. She's always been known as a strong, independent woman who doesn't shy away from challenges. However, this scandal could push her to prioritize her happiness and focus on herself. Walking away from a relationship she's invested so much time and energy into won't be easy, but it might be the fresh start she needs to rediscover her own identity and peace. Beyond the personal implications, this scandal carries significant weight for their public images and careers. Chrissy's enduring authenticity and resilience have long been her trademarks, and this moment only reinforces her reputation as someone who won't settle for less than she deserves. Fans admire her for her strength and see her as a role model for standing up against disrespect, even in the most public and painful of circumstances. For Jim, however, the fallout might be more challenging. His actions, or lack thereof, are under intense scrutiny, and some of his fans are beginning to question his character. This kind of negative attention could put his future on reality TV at risk, especially if he doesn't take steps to address the situation in a meaningful way. At the same time, this controversy could serve as a turning point for both of them, professionally and personally. A tell-all interview or a new season of Love and Hip Hop could provide them with a platform to address the scandal directly and reclaim their narrative. Transparency might be their best chance to win back public support and reshape the story on their terms. However, whether they're willing to take that step and open up about their struggles remains to be seen. This situation also sheds light on the unique challenges of living a public life. For Chrissy and Jim, every argument, every misstep, and every vulnerable moment is magnified under the harsh glare of the spotlight. What might have been a private issue for most couples has become a public spectacle, with millions of eyes watching and judging their every move. It's a stark reminder of how difficult it is to navigate personal struggles when the world is constantly weighing in. Yet, in the face of this intense scrutiny, Chrissy has demonstrated remarkable resilience. By confronting Jim publicly, she didn't just hold him accountable for his actions, she also reclaimed her power and made a bold statement about her worth. It was a declaration that she refuses to be diminished or silenced, no matter the circumstances. Fans have been particularly vocal about this aspect of the drama, with many praising Chrissy's ability to maintain her composure and stand her ground. They see her as a beacon of strength, someone who refuses to compromise her self-respect for the sake of appearances or convenience. This has only deepened the admiration many people feel for her, solidifying her status as a beloved figure in the reality TV world. Meanwhile, others are questioning whether Jim fully understands the gravity of the situation and whether he's willing to make the necessary changes to salvage their relationship. For Chrissy, this moment represents a crossroads. She has the opportunity to redefine her narrative, not just as part of a couple, but as an individual with her own story to tell. By focusing on her personal growth and well-being, she can emerge from this situation stronger than ever. Fans who have followed her journey since the early days of Love and Hip Hop would undoubtedly support her in this endeavor, seeing it as a natural progression of her character and strength. Jim, on the other hand, faces an uphill battle in repairing both his relationship with Chrissy and his image in the eyes of fans. If he chooses to take accountability for his actions and demonstrate genuine change, he might be able to turn this scandal into an opportunity for redemption. However, this would require a level of humility and effort that fans aren't sure he's willing to commit to. His next moves will be critical in determining whether he can regain the trust and support of both Chrissy and her audience. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear: this is more than just reality TV drama. It's a deeply personal and emotional journey for everyone involved, and the choices they make in the coming weeks and months will have lasting implications. For Chrissy, Jim, and their fans, this moment is a turning point, a chance to reflect, grow, and decide what truly matters. Whether this becomes a story of reconciliation, self-discovery, or something entirely different, it's a narrative that has captured the attention and hearts of audiences everywhere. The only certainty is that this chapter is far from over, and fans will be eagerly watching to see how it all plays out. Will Jim Jones be able to prove himself, or is this the breaking point for Chrissy Lampkin? With so much at stake, this story is far from over. What do you think Chrissy should do next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop with the latest updates on this unfolding saga. Thanks for watching and stay tuned, because this drama is only just beginning.